All right. Let's see here. All right. So the first recording I made was how to change the world. It was pretty. All right. How do I say it? It was pretty vague. I was just touching on. It was my literally first speech on YouTube. It was vague. It wasn't concise. I need to work on my conciseness because if you don't have a concise, if your speech is not concise, people are gonna say, oh, well, that's cool. They're gonna kind of it's got the right seasoning, but it doesn't have enough meat. I'm reading this. I'm reading this Right to Speak book. I haven't got very far, but it's sparking my passion for wanting to get my speeches together. I'm investing in books to get my speech game up. Yada yada. Anyways, so I'm just gonna try to be more concise with these speeches going on because if you don't tell people how to do something, how we're gonna achieve something, it's not really going to go anywhere. Oh, you want to save the world? Okay, cool. So does everybody else. How are you going to do it? You got to have a plan of action. You can get the people going, but if you don't have a how, then it's just you know, and that's where concise is. Anyways, I don't want to be redundant with that. Okay, so making our civilization come together for something, to have our civilization come together to save the world. My notes are super messy, so I might stutter a little bit because I wrote out some notes, but there's arrows going all over the place. So bear with me on that part. So, if we could have our civilization come together to make a better world, China, America, Africa, Korea, if we could all come together, I'm thinking solar grid. This is what I'm thinking. Solar grid cleaning the oceans. So if we could think about it, there's 1 billion people in China. If we could put them to use and we could have them go on these ships to clean the Pacific garbage patch, we could pay them way less. You know what I mean? Because the dollar converts to, what is it, yen? And we could also have American workers out there and stuff like that. But we could have, Chinese ships out there cleaning the oceans and stuff. I need to get more facts, because people love to hear facts and statistics, but there's people that are cleaning the ocean right now. They have like 2 ships and they take this huge net and they pull it through the Pacific garbage patch and they're pulling out like tons at a time. So if we were to do that at exponentially faster rate, Russia's going to be interested in this because dirty oceans not only affect America, they affect Russia, they affect Japan, they affect China. So getting everybody on board with cleaning the ocean, that's everybody wants to be on that. You know what I mean? And I'm getting too many ideas at once. Okay, so having everybody clean the ocean is good for everybody, right? I think we could all agree that. So, I think it would be easy for everybody to come together, and but it's just we just need to shake hands. We just need to rub shoulders and shake hands. Where it's like America and Russia and China, we all come together to clean the oceans. It's not. It wouldn't be that hard. The harder part is getting the plastic out of the ocean. We also need to stop using plastic. We're using too much plastic. Look around you. Look in your house and look around you. Everything is plastic. Everything. It's like 70% of the shit that you own is plastic. And it's like when we throw it away, it's like we have to stop making it and then we need to start cleaning the ocean out. Because if you put 10 tons of plastic in the ocean a year and you pull out 1 ton, what the it doesn't, you're in a net loss. So it's like we need to, stop. We need to stop putting the trash in the ocean and then we need to pull it out. Because if we're putting in more than we're taking out, there's no point, you know. Anyways, the speech is not as much about the ocean as it is about the solar grid. See, this is the end. The solar grid is the end for us to work together on future endeavors. So check it out. The way Okay, so the Egyptians had the pyramids, right? That was their claim to fame. We look at their civilization, we say, wow, the Egyptian civilization was so crazy back then. They made these pyramids how many thousands of years ago? 3,000, 4,000, the huge boulders and stuff like. They were smart. They were smart. We always think that we're so much. That was only a couple thousand years ago. We always think we're so much smarter than people of the past. They were smart too. They knew if they made these pyramids, we would be talking about them. They knew that. They were smart. So they made this super impressive pyramid that's going to last for another 50, 100, 200,000, I don't know, a long time. They knew that they would live forever in history as being a great civilization because they made these super impressive pyramids. So what do you think I want to do? I want to make the fucking pyramids of today. I want to make something that's so impressive. So when we all die, I guarantee you we're all going to die, right? But the thing is, we can live forever if we make these great structures. We make these great um we make, great art. We make great history. We all come together. They'll talk about us forever, right? No time in history has all the civilizations came together. You know, yeah, the Egyptians were great. The Persians are great. The Sparta is great. Rome's great. Greece is great. But they never all came together as one globe. That would be insane, and that would for sure make history for forever. We have a chance at making history where all the people came together, all the civilizations came together. We'd be in the history books forever, homie. That's it. They would always talk about us. 2021. We've had the wars, the World War One, World War Two. This and that. We're all fighting. We're all against each other. Tariffs and this and that. 2021. These people, this civilization, this would be like the golden age if we could all come together and we do it with the solar grid. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. We get America, China, everybody to work together. China can make the solar panels for cheap. We can engineer it. We can clear the land. Russia can help fly them over. Whatever. We all work together to make the solar grid. I don't know enough about electricity to where it's like if we make all the solar grid in Africa, do we just route the electricity over, or is it like it's sunny in Africa and it's dark over here, so then we can route the energy around? I don't know. I don't know the specifics, but what I do know is that if we could get a solar grid so that we could have clean energy for everybody, because nuclear power is dirty. It's like a battery. It's like, you use it in the Game Boy for a year or two and then you throw it away, and then where does the battery go? It's the same thing with nuclear. You're using this nuclear power, and then it's like you get the batteries, and then what? We put it in Nevada, we put it in a cave, and then what? That's just, well, you want to ship it to space? It's like, it's a dirty way of doing things. The sun gives us more than enough power than we can ever use. We can't even harvest the amount of power that it's putting down on the earth. It's just getting wasted. It's just hitting the dirt. It's just like nothing's happening to it. If we could just convert this energy that we have already, you know what I mean? Why not? So, so this isn't super concise either. I know, but it's more concise than my first one. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work on these speeches and conciseness. It's going to get better. I bought books. I'm going to be researching. I'm going to be reading. They're going to get better. Work with me on this, okay? This is just the second one. But, we can live forever. We make a great solar grid, and then we go and we clean the oceans and we plant more trees and we work together. So we can live forever, homie. In these books, this could be the golden age of humans. Everybody wants to have kids, but they don't want to. What, you don't want a great future for your kids? Don't do it for me. Don't do it for the next. Do it for your kids. You see these kids, 5, 6 years old, 10 years old. You're taking them to school. Don't you ever think when on the drive home, what kind of world am I leaving these kids with? Dirty water. The oceans are fucked up. Plastic everywhere. Don't people, it's like, do you not think about this? You just have all these kids. You don't think about, when I pass away, what am I leaving to my kids? Not just financially, man. You could give your kids $1 billion. If they can't get clean water, they're fucked. You know what I mean? It's like, if they can't get clean fish, clean water, clean air, it doesn't matter how you give them a million, a billion, a trillion, it doesn't matter. You leave them with a shitty planet. You can't eat paper. You ever seen that picture where the guy is like, You can't live off of fucking paper. You can't eat a dollar bill. It's not going to do anything for you, you know? So it's like we need to invest more heavily in the environment. Everybody wants to complain about taxes. See, this is the part I don't know because nobody wants to pay more in taxes, you know? I don't see the thing is once you start making more, then you live up to your means. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like, I can give some money, but how much am I going to give? So the thing is, what we need to do is we need to streamline the whole process. All the countries, we need to streamline all this stuff so it's cheap for the average person. So I tell you, if you donate, I would rather do this with donations, honestly. You donate $5, it's going to go a lot further. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to pull out 30 pounds out of the ocean with that $5 instead of I'm going to pull out 1 pound with the $5. You know what I mean? I want people's money to go far. And if all the countries are on it, there's so many people. You're telling me 7 billion fucking people? You're telling me we can't send 100,000 people to clean the oceans and this and that and pay them? I don't know how much. I don't know. How can we not figure this out? Get them fed, get them houses, figure it out. It's like we gotta get this shit under control. But we gotta streamline it. Henry Ford, boom, boom, boom. We gotta figure it out. Make the ships that are cheap, make cheap but effective. It's not that hard. It's literally just a communication thing. We just need to talk to each other better. Russia, I need your help. China, I need your help. Korea, I need your help. You know, send me 1,000 people, send me 2,000, send me 5,000 people. And we'll take care of them and this and that, and send me resources. Okay, send me, I don't know, whatever resources we need. Russia, send me a little bit. You don't have to give me everything. Send me a little bit and send me a little bit more after that. And that's the way we're gonna do it. And then the thing is, once we do this if we can do the solar grid, or clean the oceans, either one, then I think the other one would follow a step like pretty quick. I think once we start working with each other like that to save the globe, I think the next endeavor would be easier. Then plant more trees. Oh, remember how we cleaned the ocean together? Oh, this is like that. And then we plant more trees and this and that. See, the thing is, we are the problem, but we're also the solution. You know what I mean? We're also the fucking solution, man. It doesn't have to be negative. It could be the greatest time. Yeah, we made a lot of fucking mistakes. There's a bunch of problems on the board. Let's get some fucking answers. Let's get this shit handled. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not even looking at my notes right now. I don't know. I don't know if I'm being concise or not. I feel like I don't have enough statistics. I don't have enough meat, but I got enough seasoning. You know what I mean? I think I need to work on the meat of it. Talked about cleaning the environment, more trees for the kids, golden age, pyramids, living forever, solar grid. I like how this one came together. The why, of course, it's easy to say the why of we should do this. New beginnings, cut down on pollution. The world's at a crossroads. Yeah, that's another good point. The thing is, the world is at a crossroads. So it's like, if we can start today, and if we can start doing good now, we can save the world. You know what I mean? I made the analogy the other day. The world is like in the hospital bed. Do you know what I'm saying? It's got the IVs hooked up. It's probably going to be okay if we start now. If we start fixing and cleaning it right now, it's probably going to be okay. We wait 50 years, 100 years with the fucking bullshit we've been doing. Fucking world's not going to be good. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be good. And don't be that selfish prick that's like, I'm going to be dead, so it doesn't matter. Fuck you, dude. Because everybody needs the world to do good. If you have kids, or your fucking sister has kids, or your brother has kids, think about those kids. Think about somebody. Or think about your friends, or just think about people in general. Think about people in general. Don't you want the world to be a good place when you pass away? Don't you want to say, be part of the difference. Give me $5, $10. Donate some money to me. Don't you want to make the world a better place? Like, come, don't just think about yourself on this deal. You know what? You don't want to donate because you want to get the new pair of shoes. Okay? That's what you want to do. One more pair of shoes, homie. That's how you feel. Just fuck the world, right? Okay, bet. You know what I mean? You want to get the like, I don't want to come off like that, because I have 20 pairs of shoes. You want to get the new car? Okay, get the new car. You want the new car? Get the fucking new car. But give me $10. Give me $15. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking I'm not asking for a fucking mortgage. But I'm just saying, if everybody gave 5, $10, the whole fucking world would be clean, homie. I don't need everybody to give me a jackpot. I just need a little something something, you know what I mean? But just think about it. Think about it. Look at those pairs of shoes. Look at that. I could probably do without this one pair. You give us $100? Fuck, I'm trying to pull out like fucking pound for dollars with this shit. I'm trying to pull out 100 pounds with that, homie. I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? That's what's up. You know what I mean? And this isn't for me, dog. You know what I'm saying? This isn't for me. This is for us. You know what I'm saying? It's for us, homie. This isn't just me, dog. This is for all of us. I'm rambling, but I liked it.